football fundamentalists, it's me again, your boy Fabian, and we're talking about the most entertaining match of the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Now, I have to admit, while doing this series, this World Cup in particular was the most difficult one to pick an entertaining match. Now, first, let me explain the criteria. Alright? When you think of this World Cup, certain matches jump out at you, right? Namely Brazil versus Germany. That match was a spectacle, right? Shock and awe? Yeah. Entertainment? Not really. Watching one team batter another team? It's not too entertaining in my book. The match was so one-sided, I couldn't call it entertaining. At least what I'm looking for is an even matchup and one team rising to the occasion with brilliance to beat the other team. But in that match, the 7-1 drubbing Germany gave to Brazil on home soil was one team rising to the occasion and the other team just not showing up. So I don't consider that even an honorable mention when it comes to entertaining matches of the 2014 World Cup. A lot of these matches were entertaining in terms of goals scored, teams going out to win rather than to play for a result. Although some teams were playing it safe, most teams went to win, and kudos to them for doing so. Costa Rica needs an honorable mention. I can't really pick a game which was most entertaining for them, but the fact that they reached a quarter-final, kudos to them, They were in the group of death, well, one of the group of deaths with England, Italy, Uruguay, and then Costa Rica. And for them to come out of that group on top, I believe, is an achievement, and big up to Keylor Navas for having a wonderful tournament as a goalkeeper. You were the reason they got that far. And I'm not talking about just the penalty saves in the game against Greece, I believe it was. Yeah. I'm talking about throughout the tournament. Bro, you did your thing, Keylor Navas. And I believe after that you went to Real Madrid to be the goalkeeper. You did your thing, yeah. No doubt. Keylor Navas, props to you. But entertaining-wise, some games that jump out at you, Germany beating Portugal 4-0 in their opener, which was a group of death. It was Germany, Portugal, Ghana, and USA. And the fact that USA came out of the group, that was an achievement, That, any which way you twist it. And I'm not an American USA fan. Being a CONCACAF member myself, they usually beat us. But just to come out of that group was an achievement. So kudos to the US. Let's see how you do on home soil come June. This year. So the two groups of that, had surprise CONCACAF teams coming out. Alright? But you could take a pick from that World Cup. Germany, France. Germany, Argentina in the final. Drama. That World Cup had a lot of games. Now, plenty of people disagreed. They say the games was dull and boring. I don't know which World Cup they were watching. But to each his own, everybody entitled to their opinion of the 2014 World Cup. But for me, this was hard to pick two games. And I know nobody else picked these two games. But let me go with it. Honorable mention. Spain versus Holland group match. First match of the group, where Holland beat Spain 5-1. Now, the significance of this is that these two teams played in the final of the 2010 World Cup, with Spain winning 1-0. So Holland was they were out for revenge, and Spain didn't know what hit them. And I know I said before, one team playing over a next team that didn't show up, being Spain, is not really an entertaining match. But the quality of the goals, Van Persie's header, Arjen Robben running past and beating Casillas. The goals were something to talk about. Yes, they were. So if you haven't seen that match, please take a look at it and let me know if you would consider it one of the best matches of the 2014 World Cup. But without further ado, the most entertaining match for me in the 2014 World Cup, and it's another group stage match. And I don't usually put group stage matches as the best, but entertainment-wise, Argentina versus Nigeria in the group stage. I could feel all the hate in me. I could feel the hate oozing through the YouTube. I'm feeling it. But hear me out. Alright, if you disagree, I understand. But the match was entertaining. Not because I'm an Argentina fan and a Messi fan, but Nigeria gave Argentina some problems. Gave them something to think about. The Messi free kick, the volley scored in the box. 2 classy goals. Kudos to Nigeria and their goalkeeper for keeping the game entertaining and for the good sportsmanship showed between him and Messi. It was something nice to see. Argentina were taking it to them. Nigeria, whew, yeah. Nigeria, all they play some ball and all they play some ball. I know you all deserve to come out of that group and continue into the World Cup. Don't mind you lose to France in the round of 16. But yes, you all were in a group with Argentina, Nigeria, Bosnia and Iran, I think it was. Yes, Iran. Yeah, Iran. And you all could have easily gone home in that group, but you all were playing some good ball. Kudos to Nigeria and Argentina, Nigeria especially, for I didn't know if I mentioned Argentina won the match 3-2 and went on to the second round to play Switzerland. But yeah, Nigeria, that line. Every time these two teams meet in a World Cup, Argentina and Nigeria, the games don't fail to be entertaining. So, and I specifically remember this one and the one from USA 94. But this one, 2014, yeah. End to end, Nigeria for speed, skill and athleticism and tactical awareness. Good job. I mean, yeah, the game was entertaining. So, if you disagree with me, as usual, let me know down in the comments and I'll gladly go back and watch a game from the 2014 World Cup because I think these games were very entertaining. I might be one man on an island with that one, but that's the that's the hill I'm going to die on. Yes. And yeah, let me know and I'll rewatch the match and tell you yay or nay. So that's it for me, folks. Another one in the bag. Looking forward to the 2018 most entertaining match in a week's time. And remember to love football, watch football, play football. Be a football fundamentalist. Football is life, yeah? I'm out.